Are you sure these stitches are biodegradable?
Yes.
Is that the correct term?
Well,
Biodegradable? Like, my body will be absorbing them, right?
Yes, that or they'll fall off.
I feel like Mother Earth.
You were fucking hilarious whenever you got out of surgery. Because you were just...
Oh, I bet.
You were just, like, belligerently sleepy.
What?
You were belligerently sleepy. So you were fighting to stay awake, and you were just kind of, like, rocking back and forth. One eye going this way, one eye going the other way. And you were just kind of rocking Air Force. No, I got pictures of it. I'm going to post a picture of you. You're just kind of staring off into space with your hands on your lap, and you're just swaying back and forth. And then you're like demanding that I stay at the hospital with you. You're just like...
I had just gotten out of surgery.
I know, you're like, you gotta stay here with me. I'm like, well, I'll stay until they kick me out. Fuck them, you have to stay with me. Because I was like, okay, I'll stay. And then you would like pass
They had
out.
just taken an organ out of me.
I know. Then you'd sleep and you'd snore around for an hour. And then you'd wake back up and you would demand food. So we had to get you like, they were, because you had the clear diet. So they had to bring you broth and like apple juice.
Yeah, I had the liquid diet. I vaguely remember that. I could only eat liquids that were clear, which is like, I hadn't even ever heard of that before.
Yeah, but just broth and apple juice. They kept trying to shove Jell-O down your throat. They're like, oh, you just need Jell-O. You just have some Jell-O. Why don't you get some Jell-O?
I'm good, thank you.
It's
you
like,
can
no.
have all of your boiled beef cartilage and whatnot. I'm fine. Oh, man. I don't even really remember much of anything after I got
you don't remember me like, oh, I guess you wouldn't. But whenever you were all passed out, I was like using some Instagram filter that made you look like Beavis. And
God.
Just like snoring a little bit.
I think you showed that to me like the next day. And I just
great.
remember being too tired and in pain to be annoyed. And too on heavy opiates to really care about anything.
They give you lots of good drugs. That was actually, if you weren't like in a hospital having to wear a mask for hours at a time and in horrible pain, you were kind of funny while you were on all those drugs. I mean, it's too bad we weren't there to party.
I don't know, man. At a certain point, you kind of just want to,
Yeah. But fucking...
You kind of want the walls to stop spinning and just lay down in your own bed.
Yeah. But the whole time I was talking to, what's his name? Richard Neal, the guy that doing the Swiss Sumo Open.
Oh, yeah. You told me about that, too.
Yeah. Like, I was, like, freaked out. And I was, like, like, everything was just happening all at once. The fucking van broke down. You had to go to the hospital. And I was missing work. And
my tooth broke before we even left for the ER. Oh, my
fucking God. Yeah, shit was sideways for, like, a few weeks, but I was just kind of freaked out, and fucking he just talked to me about stuff, and it was really cool. He was just talking to me about Switzerland, and we were exchanging foreign languages with each other, and just fucking, he just kind of kept me grounded throughout like that whole thing, so I didn't freak out. So thank you, fucking Richard Neal. You are an upstanding dude.
That's the power of the Swiss.
The power of Swiss. That's just sumo people for you. Even on an international scale, sumo people are like some of the greatest, fucking most compassionate, awesome fucking people in this whole entire galaxy. And I am so glad I get to be a part of this.
Fuck yeah. I had so many people sending me messages, like people I had barely talked to before that I just knew like tangentially through doing this podcast and having a little bit of interaction through like some tournaments and whatnot. But yeah, people were super fucking nice to me. It
really
kind of makes me feel like I should get more organs removed.
Jesus. But seriously, thank you everybody. I really fucking appreciate you guys, especially watching me freak out all over social media. So yeah, sorry about that.
You the real MVPs.
Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk. Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk. Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk. Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk, Sumo Punk.
My name is Sabrina, and I don't have the fucking energy to think of anything clever right now.
And this is Matt, and I feel like my entire inside has been scraped out with a wire brush.
Oh, gross.
And this is Sumo Punks.
Man, I've been through a lot lately.
I know, goddamn.
I do not get paid for this, okay? You guys want me to make jokes and be clever, you gotta fucking start sending me some fucking compensation for this shit.
Oh, yeah, but then you, like, fucking fall off the fucking rails, like, later on in the fucking meat of the episode, so...
They don't know that yet.
They're gonna find out. Jesus.
All right, well...
That's all I can say is, oh, God. It goes there. It goes some odd places.
Let's go ahead and put it on. Let's show them the completely unedited...
Oh, yeah, we did this all in one take. It was just one fucking, just one straight through.
Banzuke review. All right, I have not looked at this Banzuke at all since it came out.
But I have.
I haven't.
Oh, man.
I haven't looked at this Banzuke. I haven't talked to this Banzuke. I haven't even said this Banzuke's name. Yet this bitch is still all up in my face.
It's something, and it gets pretty gnarly pretty quickly.
I bet. After the last basho, I mean, that shit was like a pile of dumpsters on fire in the middle of some train tracks, and then the train comes and just like wrecks right into the pile of dumpster fires.
So a train wreck into a pile of dumpster fires.
Yes.
Yeah, shit got pretty gnarly there for a minute, man. I mean, sometimes, the JSA has some good ideas, I guess, like, on an individual situational basis. But then you put everything into practice, and there's a lot of disconnect and a lot of... Anyway, so this is the Aki Basho Banzuke for the September tournament. We're diving into the fucking deep end. Here we go.
All right. Unedited episode. We are not editing this at all. This is going to be just balls out Banzuke review.
Balls out.
Give it to me.
Of course, Yokozuna Terano Fuji.
Oh, fuck. Are you for real?
I'm fucking for real.
Oh, shit. I thought fucking Kaisei was going to be the Yokozuna. I'm sorry,
no,
is that...
he's Tomozuna.
He's what?
Tomozuna.
Tomozuna.
Yeah, that's his Oyakata name. That's who he is.
Well, I was trying to make a joke, and now you're just making me confused.
That's what you get.
Okay.
So, for Ozeki 1 East, it is Takakeisho. Old Takakeisho.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he got the Jun Yusho with Terano Fuji. He actually beat Terano Fuji.
Yeah. He beat Terano Fuji.
Supplanting someone, we have Ozeki 1 West, Shodai.
Lord Shodai. Fuck yeah, dude. I knew that, like, he was probably gonna get bumped up, like, half a rank, yeah. Some shit. Quarter of a rank. I don't know. It gets kind of weird and...
Yeah, making sure East and West and those half... Yeah,
in Ozeki, it's like this weird, like, void space. I don't know. It's bizarre.
Well, they gotta keep it balanced with Yokozuna, too.
For sure.
So that leaves Mataki Yumi at Ozeki 2 West.
Makes sense.
Now, here's where we get fucky.
Well, before we get into that, though, like, I feel like people really crawled up Mataki Yumi's ass, like, way too soon. Like, everybody...
They were all aboard that train.
Everybody was, well, of course, he had to jump out of the basho early because of COVID.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
He was injured.
Yeah. Like, I feel like he was everyone's new favorite Ozeki, but I think people kind of jumped the gun on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with that hurt shoulder of his, and then COVID, and it's, just... Everything just kind of was a double-edged sword for him at that. I feel sorry for the guy.
Yeah. Everybody loves the battle hamster and wants him to do well, but...
The battle hamster is, where he's usually at. But, okay, so for the Sekiwakis, of course, we got Sekiwaki Wakataka Kage. Exact same spot. And,
exact same spot as last basho.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sekiwaki 1 East. So... For Sekiwaki 1 West, we have Hoshoryu jumping up from Komusubi.
Fuck yeah.
And that means that Daisho was knocked down actually not. Kind of, I guess if you could call it a half rank, but they opened up a whole new fucking sekiwaki spot. So there's
3 sekiwaki?
There are 3 sekiwaki.
For this basho?
Yep, that's Wakataka
shit.
Kage, Hoshoryu, and Daisho.
So they just made a Hoshoryu sandwich.
Yeah.
With Wakataka Kage
And Daisho. Yeah.
Oh, spicy.
So yeah, Hoshoryu got a promotion. They opened up a whole new ass sekiwaki spot for him. That's cool.
Yeah.
Komasubi, let's see, Komasubi 1 East, Abi. So Abi bumped up from Komasubi 1 West.
Yeah, bumped up like half a rank.
And
Good
then
job, Abi.
for the Shin Komasubi, we have Ichinojo.
Ichinojo. What was his rank before, though?
Oh, he was Maegashira 2 West.
Maegashira 2 West.
Yeah, he took the Yusho, so he got...
Yeah. So he jumped up like... wait, was he East or West Komasubi?
Oh, he is Komasubi 1 West.
Okay, so he bumped up 2 spaces?
Yep.
2 spaces, yeah. 2 full ranks.
There is also yet another Komasubi. So they opened up 2 extra Sanyaku spots. They opened up a Sekiwaki spot, and they opened up a Komasubi spot. So the other Shin Komasubi is Kirebayama.
Okay.
Komasubi 2 West.
Yeah. Dang, it's getting real fucking stuffed there at the top,
I know,
isn't
right?
it? We got 3 Ozeki, 3 Sekiwaki, and 3 Komasubi now.
The fucking Sanyaku
It's
gangbang
like an
up there.
olive bar of fantastic rikishi.
It really, I mean, it's like fucking, there's just so much greatness. What was it? Macho Man Randy Savage says, the cream rises to the top. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
I don't know why I keep just thinking about it in terms of food, but...
Well, here's where things start to get spicy.
Buffet of big buff boys. Sorry.
A buffet.
A buffet. Okay.
All right.
Continue.
So here we get to the Maegashiras. This is some spiciness abounds. Maegashira 1 East, Tobizaru.
Okay, that makes sense.
Maegashira 1 West, Midori fucking Fuji.
What?
Yep.
Maegashira 1 West?
Maegashira 1 West.
Midori Fuji?
Midori Fuji from Maegashira 11 West all the way up to Maegashira 1 West.
What the fuck, dude?
That's a fucking leap.
What the fuck? Oh, God. My boy just jumped over the fucking Empire State Building. What the fuck?
That is like that's a launch.
What was his record from the last basho?
He
Remind me.
was 10-5.
10-5.
10-5.
And they launched his ass up 10
all the way to
fucking
Maegashira
ranks.
1.
Holy shit. I mean, he did fucking superb last
Seriously.
basho. Even with a 10-5 record, I mean, I was super proud of him. And to put him at Maegashira 1...
Yeah. They're putting him right where the
Dude.
action is.
Yeah.
Right with all of that top talent. And right in the joy. Just...
I know. They're
Damn.
like, okay, you think you're so fucking hot? Try out
All
these
right,
3
then.
Ozeki, 3 Sekiwaki, and 3 Komasubi then. And the Yokozuna.
I know, Jesus. He's just going to pit bull it up.
Midori Fuji is going to be like the plate that you pile all the food on at the buffet.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So here we go. Okay, Maegashira 2 East, Kotonowaka. So, he's been hovering up there. Like, his record last basho was 7-4, and then he had 4 absences. So, yeah, he was kind of, teetering on the brink there.
Yeah, he has been doing pretty good lately. I mean, I can kind of see why they would put him in
They
that
just kind of
position.
left him where he was at.
Yeah.
And then we have Maegashira 2 West is Meisei. So Meisei was at Maegashira 10 West.
Yeah, that's...
And jumped up. So he jumped up pretty far too.
That's interesting, especially considering his...
He had a 9-6 record. So that was, it was good. It was a
He
Kachikoshi.
did, yeah, he did. He really made up for the, was it the March or the May?
I would think it was March. His
Yeah.
slump in the March tournament.
Where he ended with only 1 win. Or
Yeah,
was
and I think
only,
it was by
I think it was only
Fusensho.
1 win. Man, and they gave him a... What was his rank before at the last basho?
He was Maegashira 10 West.
Maegashira
at Nagoya.
10 West, and they put him at Maegashira.
He is at Maegashira 2 West.
2
Yeah.
West. They bumped his ass up 8 places.
Yep.
Are there a lot of rikishi that aren't gonna be participating in this basho?
Well, we're gonna get to all of this stuff.
Okay.
There's some.
Are there like a ton of people up from Jurio that I'm not aware of?
Well, I mean, we're gonna get there.
Oh, man.
It's a long, strange descent.
That's just really surprising that they would bump up Meisei by like 8 motherfucking ranks.
So we got Tamawashi is Maegashira 3 East, Ura Maegashira 3 West.
Oh, nice.
So he's right where he was at.
Yeah.
Nishikigi, old Nishikigi, Maegashira 4 East, Takayasu,
Nishikigi isn't Maegashira 4 East?
Yeah, Maegashira 4 East. Nishikigi.
What was his rank last basho?
See, where did he go? Maegashira 8 West.
That's a fairly big jump for
Yeah,
him
that's
too.
that's not bad.
I mean,
Well,
we
he
really
was- he
didn't
was
even
one of the
hear
ones
much
that
out
had
of
to-
Nishiki for a long time, and then
He had to withdraw because of COVID, but he got his Kachikoshi. He was 8 and 5 with 2 absences. So he did pretty good. So they just went ahead and promoted him. So hell yeah, there you go. And Takayasu, he missed the entire tournament, so they just froze his rank. So he's Maegashira 4 West,
Yeah,
just
that
like he
makes
was
sense.
last one. All right, so Maegashira 5 East is Takara Fuji. Maegashira 5 West is Radana Umi.
yeah, Sanumi for those who don't know the sumo punks nomenclature.
See, he had
I don't even know if I'm using that word correctly.
It's right. It's nomenclature.
It just sounds fancy.
But Sadana Umi's was at 7 and 8 last basho, so they just left him where he was.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot of movement up there. So Maegashira 6 East Wakamoto Haru, Maegashira 6 West Endo.
Okay.
We got Maegashira 7 West is Aoyama. So
Yama. What was he
he-
last basho?
6 and 9. He just fell 1 rank. And then Onosho, Maegashira 7 West.
Can I say real quick, I still regret that question that they asked me after that Keiko the one day. Because Dallas Sumo Club gets questions that
Yeah,
we
at the end of the
answer
video.
on the end of the videos after the Keiko.
Yeah.
And Corey was like, "Oh, you have a whole podcast about sumo. You probably know like everything about this shit and have like a really informed opinion. Who do you think's gonna retire next? Tochinoshin or
Kaisei.
Kaisei?" Yeah. Aoyama reminded me of that because in my mind I connect like Kaisei and Aoyama. They're practically the same person.
But they're from 2 totally different countries.
I know. Don't question it. But I still think about that sometimes. Like, why did I say Tochinoshin? Because I heard a rumor that Kaisei fucking retired.
He did retire.
He did retire.
He did retire. We talked about it at the very beginning. Did we?
Like
did we?
yesterday.
No, today. Was that
Well,
today? Japan's like some hours like kind of staggered from
sure.
us. But
you
yeah,
know what?
yeah,
Time is an illusion anyway.
yeah, remember he's Tomozuna Oyakata now.
Oh, I thought you were saying, oh, fuck me. You know what? I've had a lot
You've
of
got
really...
whirlwind brain.
I've had a lot of really hardcore opiates over the past couple of weeks. And you're just going to have to forgive me. I didn't realize you were saying that that's his name now.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that was the name of his Oyakata.
No, that's
I
his
didn't
name
realize
now.
you were saying Kaisei's an Oyakata now.
Yeah, because he retired. Yeah, I am telling you
And
right
that's
now.
his name.
Yeah, Kaisei has retired.
Oh, fuck me.
And now he is...
And this is the unedited episode, so everybody's going to know how fucking stupid I am.
You're not stupid. You're just fucking...
And how I love to go off topic because, like, one guy who's, like, tangentially related to another guy in only my mind reminded me of some shit. But, yeah, I should have said Kaisei because, I mean, looking back at it, it's so fucking obvious.
I should
And Toch has been doing really well lately, too.
Yeah, he really has. But, with his knees the way they are, I mean... Yeah.
He's still getting into grandpa territory. I don't know what to call it.
What's funny is that we're both older than him. But we're sitting here calling.
How old is Tochinoshin?
Toch is, I think he's my brother's age. I think he's like 36.
It's like 36.
35, 36.
Man, he looks like a fucking 46-year-old car mechanic. Like,
Well,
he looks like he should just be covered in
Dude,
grease.
look at what he's been through.
That's true.
Seriously, look at his legs. His legs are the size of fucking like VW Beetles. Like, seriously, he has done so many Shiko. He has pushed so many people, Suridashi'd so
Not just
many
his
fucking
legs,
people.
like he's always lifting motherfuckers up out of the fucking ring.
He's
got
a-
those abs.
He does like his abs underneath his beer gut. Like, I
Yeah.
want that. I want to
He
get
reminds
like.
me of my uncle. You know, this just kind of beefy guy. Like, I mean, he's Eastern European, and my
Yeah.
family's like Southern European. But you know, I imagine him wearing like a gold chain, just like my uncle Bruno, and like. Anyway, I don't know what it is. I think that's why I characterize him in my mind the way that I do. He just reminds me of like my own gross Italian family members.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
So Tochinoshin is your Uncle Bruno now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
We've derailed this enough. Go ahead and continue.
As I was saying, at Maegashira 7 East is Aoyama, who reminds
Aoyama.
Sabrina of
Aoyama.
Kaisei for some reason.
Aoyama.
And then
They're
Maegashira 7
practically
West.
the same person except with less hair.
Except, God damn it.
Well, not like head hair, but like less fur.
Oh, okay. That's fur. Maegashira 7 West is Ono Show.
Okay. What? Are you imagining the rikishi as furries now too?
God damn it. All right. Maegashira 8 East is Tochinoshin. Maegashira 8 West.
I think his
Hokuto
persona would
Fuji.
be an otter. Don't ask me why I think that.
Are you talking about Toch's persona? Jesus.
You don't think Tochinoshin's persona would be an otter?
No.
What would his persona be?
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch? No.
Yeah. Chewbacca.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't even make it. No, Toch?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
or
maybe
maybe
not.
like let's see. He
Maybe
likes
like the
to-
shaved Sasquatch from the Venture Brothers.
Do you see that video that Marky Nas from Appalachian Sumo sent me of the like Sasquatch and the like tiny orange bikini,
Oh my God.
like fucking voguing on stage and shit? It was I forget the name of the drag queen, but
I
like,
do remember that. That
yeah,
was
she was
fucking
like dressed
fantastic.
head to toe as a fucking Bigfoot and just had this itty bitty orange bikini on.
Oh my God.
These
We're
big old
gonna
titties.
we're posting that from the Twitter now. For referential purposes.
Okay, but what if? Oh, maybe he's a bear. Maybe he's a bear persona. You think?
I don't know about. I feel wrong
He's
speculating
strong like
on.
bear.
I mean, okay, I could see that strong, like, but
He's strong like bear.
I just don't want to. I mean, okay, so he has this face. I just like in my mind's eye, I'm just imagining him making this face, like, don't make me a furry. Just don't make me a furry. I'm like, I'm sorry, Toch. I'm not gonna do it. I won't let her do it. So
I'm too old for this
leave
shit.
Toch alone. Of course he is. Don't make him a furry. Making him hang out with fucking Violent J's daughter and shit. Being furries, it's not Toch.
Oh, now you want to get the juggalos involved?
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, after we talked about Maegashira 8, we move on to Myogiru at Maegashira 9 East, Kotoweko, Maegashira 9 West, Old Nishiki Fuji, Maegashira 10 East. The knob dog himself, Takanosho, is at Maegashira 10
Y'all need to
West.
leave Takanosho alone.
What happened to
He's
the...
just doing his thing. What was his score at the last basho?
Okay, let's take a look. Where is he on the basho? He was
Takanosho.
Maegashira 1.
Knows
West.
how to hinka.
The knob dog was Maegashira 1 West, and now he is Maegashira 10 West.
What was his score?
He got 1 win, 6 losses, and was absent 8 days.
Oh, so he's the new Meisei. Okay.
Yeah, he just had a bad one. It's okay. Everyone has a bad one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they kind of spanked him for that one. And yeah, the old knob dog's down there. Koto Shoho, Maegashira 11 East. Chio Tairu is...
Ooh-wee-oo.
Chio Tairu. Ooh-wee-oo. Chio Tairu. Yeah, Maegashira 11 West. Okinaumi, Maegashira 12. You know, Okinaumi's just kind of, he just kind of fluctuates. He bounces around. And then,
yeah, he's kind of one of those background rikishi in Makuuchi.
Yeah,
anyway.
but they call them rank and filers.
Rank and filers.
Okay,
Filler
here we go.
rikishi.
Right now, we got to cue.
That's a terrible term to use. Go ahead.
We have to cue March of the Empire right now.
Do, 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 do,
Do,
do, do, do.
Rudin is Maegashira 12 West, that is Rudin, that goddamn motherfucker.
Okay, I'm done doing that.
Yeah. Maegashira 12 West
Rudin.
is Rudin. He's back in Makuuchi now.
Fuck.
With his fucking
We knew it
Tachi-ai
was gonna
twerk.
happen.
His pendejoism. I'm
I'm trying to find a positive way to look at this situation, because this is a human being. This is a person that we do not know personally.
Yeah.
We don't even have a fucking parasocial relationship with this person.
We don't even know
We
who
don't know
this
what his
dude is.
life is like.
Yeah.
Maybe him and his wife are swingers, and she's out there getting as much dick as he's getting.
The poontang? Is that what you're going to say?
The poons. The poonani.
Well, who knows? All I know is it's just like, I don't know why. I just find it kind of fun to just,
It
to
is really fun to
disparage
make
him.
fun of Ryuden. That's true. Remember when he used to do his little Tachi-ai twerk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was practice for the punani.
Maegashira 13 East is Ichi Yamamoto.
Don't make me snort.
Ichi Yamamoto.
Ichi Yamamoto.
Yeah, he just kind of...
Oh, good.
He got to stay in the same spot.
Yeah.
So...
He's still kicking around down there.
Yeah, so yeah, fucking let Ichi Yamamoto stay where he's at. He's gonna live to slap some fat yet another day.
Nice.
Maegashira 13 West, Oho. So he, yeah, he climbed up. So he had an 8-7
Yeah.
record, and he was up from Maegashira 15 West. So yeah, good for you, Oho.
I think he's starting to get his, Makuuchi footing now.
Yeah,
You know?
he's getting pretty mean.
Yeah, I like Oho.
Yeah. Okay, and then Maegashira
Mostly
14.
because his name's easy to say.
Oh,
No, not just because of that. I like the kid.
yeah. Maegashira 14 East is the dastardly Chiyoshoma.
Oh, Chiyoshoma.
Yeah, Chiyoshoma. Old fucking Smeagol himself.
I like Chiyoshoma too.
You like old Smeagol with his
Yeah.
hinking ass?
Well, I like the Hinka. So.
You don't like Chiyoshoma, you just like the fact that he hinkas.
And I had a lot of fun during our last basho coverage making all the Lord of the Rings references. So,
All right, Maegashira 14 West is Yutakayama. And Yutakayama, so he's up, what was it? He was Maegashira 16 East. He had an 8-7 record last basho, so yeah, he's up a little bit. Yeah, good on you, dude. All right, Maegashira 15 East is Salt Bay, Terutsuyoshi. He kind of took a little tumble there.
yeah. Terutsuyoshi.
Terutsuyoshi. And then Maegashira 15 West is Tsurugisho.
Tsurugisho. Is he up from Juryo?
Oh, no, he was
Who am I
Maegashira.
thinking of?
We're getting
Okay,
to that
okay,
right
yeah.
now. So
Jumping
we're
the gun.
right at that. So up from Juryo at Maegashira 16 East is Mitoryu.
Oh.
Mitoryu.
Yeah.
And Maegashira 16 West, newcomer Hirata Umi.
Hirata Umi.
He's a pretty vicious little dude.
And this is his first time in Makuuchi?
I believe it is.
Huh. Are you looking at the...
I'm looking at the Sumo DB.
I know there's one of those sites that will show you if it's the first time they've made it to that division or not. I'll have to look
Yeah,
at it
division
later.
debut. Yeah, it says, that's...
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
Nice.
So, yeah, good for you.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're going to take a little bit of a... We're not going to dive deep. We might dip our toes a little bit in Juryo and a bit of Makushita because there's some kind of... there were some things going on. So...
yeah, I've been paying a little bit better attention to the lower divisions lately. And there is actually... You know what? We were talking to a lot of lightweight wrestlers, amateur sumo wrestlers recently.
Yeah.
And... From what they said, that's what really kind of piqued my interest in some of those lower division guys. Like, hey, maybe I should start keeping track of these dudes a little more, because it sounds like it's probably more exciting than I usually assume it's going to be.
Juryo is really a lot of fun to watch. I like it.
Oh yeah, Juryo, but
and
I'm
then
talking about like Makushita. And
oh yeah, you know I sit there. I will watch it any fucking chance I get.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm busy. I got shit to do.
I'll poop and I'll watch sumo.
I'm editing these damn episodes, except for this one.
All right. So Juryo won East. Sideburns himself Shimano Umi.
Nice.
And Juryo won West. Chiyomaru. Chiyomaru just kind of fluctuates around there, you know, like upper Juryo, lower Makauchi. He's just kind of, you know, he's like a...
Now, Shimano Umi and Chiyomaru... were they not in Makauchi last?
Yeah,
basho?
Sideburns. Yeah, Sideburns was... Uh-huh.
That's
so,
what I thought.
Shimano Umi was Maegashira 9 East, and he tumbled down to Juryo 1 East.
Okay.
And then Chiyomaru was Maegashira 17 West. He had a 6-9 record, so that's why he's Juryo 1 West.
I like Chiyomaru.
Yeah. Your boyfriend, Chiyo no Kuni, is Juryo 2 East.
Chiyo no Kuni. He's not my boyfriend anymore. we grew apart.
And then Azumaru, Juryo 2 West. And then...
How's Atami Fuji doing?
Oh, that's to say my son, Atami Fuji, is Juryo 3 East. So that's I think that's a career high for him.
Nice. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I predict by January.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah? January, I think we can see Atami Fuji up in Makauchi.
I am going to live for that. He is my son, and I'm going to be so proud of him when Atami Fuji gets up to the Makauchi division.
This is why we need to like start making real babies so that like you can get them in tiny little mawashis before they're even out of diapers, and then send their asses over to Japan to become yokozunas.
So yeah, this is my son, Atami Fuji. Why'd you name him that? Because I wanted to. All right, so
how's Inho doing?
Inho, he is at
the old Midori Fuji.
Inho is at Juryo 7 West.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's kind of, you know, he's just hanging out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got old Aqua, Juryo 6
Aqua.
East. Yeah.
Is he still doing his leg thing?
He's still doing his leg thing.
Doing the aqua leg
He's
thing.
spamming it. I always just imagine like there's some kind of like cosmic video gamer, just like, you know, just he's always picking aqua, you know, like at the character select screen. And he's that guy, he just keeps
like
spamming.
on Street Fighter.
Yeah, he just keeps spamming the same move. Like the guy that would do the E Honda, you know, 1000 slaps like the whole time, and you can't do any attacks because he's
or
just
like
doing
the Chun-Li, like
the kick.
Whirlwind kick.
Yeah. So yeah,
that was
just,
me.
Yeah, so some sort of cosmic being is controlling Aqua and just spamming the Kakanage on the controller, and he's doing it just to annoy his older brother.
They do say we all live in a simulation.
Yeah. So that's Aqua's that piece of the simulation.
Yeah.
All right. So old Jasper fucking Kenneth himself is Juryo 7 East.
You might need to remind people who that is.
Oh, Kotokuzan.
Kotokuzan. Yes, that's his government name is Jasper Kenneth. He's got the most old man name.
I love it though. It just sometimes the faces he makes, like if he lost, and then like he has this look of distress, and he's just like, it's like, oh, I'm Jasper. I don't know. I just love his face. All right, Dayamami is Juryo 8 East.
I like Dayamami too.
Yeah, but you know he's had a rough one. The fucking giant himself, Hokuseiho, is Juryo 9 East.
What happened to Yago?
Oh, fucking, we're gonna get to him.
Oh.
Okay, Tokshoryu, one-time Emperor's Cup winner, is at Juryo 10 West. And see, Chiyo Saikai, Gonoyama, see, those were the new the guys that were up from Makushita last time. So Chio Saikai, Juryo 11 East, Gonoyama,
That's
Juryo
such a
12.
cool name too, Chio Saikai.
Chio Saikai.
It just makes me think of like I don't know. That'd be a cool like supervillain name,
Yeah.
Chio Saikai.
All right. Motherfucking Ken Boson.
Ken
Juryo
Boson.
12 West.
Okay,
You made it to Sekitori.
remind us what's so cool about Ken Boson.
Ken Boson, I think, isn't he like that Russian dude?
I keep hearing his name. Yeah, Ken Boson. Let's Google.
Oh, no,
that.
he's from Kazakhstan. That's what it
That's
is.
the Kazakh guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's I think am I thinking of the right guy that he doesn't have his hair in chonmage just yet, like he just wears it down, just kind of slick back.
Oh yeah, he's got the cute little like loose thing
So-
going on.
So he gets to sport, the new silk mawashi. Damn it, I can't remember the name of that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a whole episode on definitions.
Oh, yeah, I need to bone up
soon.
on my vocabulary. But yeah, Ken Boson, yeah, way to go, dude. You're up there. You're in Juryo. You're a Sekitori now.
Yay.
All right, so Oshoma, Juryo 13 East, Tochimaru, Juryo 13 West, and then another newcomer, Tochi Musashi. He is Juryo 14 East. And then old Takakento's ass is Juryo 14 West. So I know we didn't touch on everybody. We left out Kagayaki and Hiranaumi, whatever.
Okay, but what happened to Yago?
All right, so we're going to take a little slight dip into the deep blue waters of Makushita.
Makushita.
All right, so Makushita 1 East was Kaisei. However, he has retired. He is Tomozuna Oyakata.
I mean, I don't really blame him because he'd be losing his salary at that point.
Yeah.
So.
Makushita 1 West is Roga. I think Roga is the guy, the Russian guy. Let's see. Let me double check. Yep, he is Russian. Yeah, so that's Roga. Roga is Makushita 1 West. And Yago is Makushita 2 West.
Man.
That's where Shrek went off to. He's back in his swamp.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well,
What did he in the last basho with?
Oh, God. Hold on. Let me get over here. Let's see.
Because for a while there, it seemed like he was doing pretty okay.
Oh, he was 4-11. He was at Juryo 12, and he got a 4-11. So that's why he threw his ass back in the swamp.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, tough breaks. All right, but I do want to touch, while we're in here, I kind of wanted to say, oh shit, there's Chiyonoo. He is at Makushita 9 East. Ishiura, Makushita 10 East. So that's where they put Ishiura.
Man.
So if he comes back, I mean, he's a fucking big, strong, fucking mean dude. But he's got that neck injury.
That neck injury.
Man, I hope he's okay. And
Poor
if he
guy.
decides, he needs to retire, then that's, I'd respect that. He's kicked a lot of ass over the years.
Yeah. He's been one that I've followed, like one of my favorites since I think close to the beginning. So just to see him get hurt and then drop down that far is kind of heartbreaking.
It really is.
But, I mean, maybe he's had some really fucking good physical therapy and he can climb back up pretty fast.
Yeah.
Who knows? They were giving motherfuckers 8-10 rank jumps, so...
Yeah. There's a lot of fierce
Maybe he'll get
competition, on this part of Makushita, Upper Makushita. All right, because right under Ishiura is fucking Shishi.
Shishi.
Yeah, Makushita 11 East. He's climbed up there.
And where is Shishi from again? Remind
He
me.
is from Ukraine.
He's the Ukrainian guy. Do it for Ukraine, Shishi.
And then we have Makushita 11 West, Akiseyama.
Akiseyama?
Yeah, he's climbing his way back up too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's been kicking ass down there. He's still hanging in there, still doing his thing. And you know what? Fuck your abs.
That's right. Fuck all
right.
y'all's abs.
And then taking a little bit of a deeper dive, we're going to skip all the way down to Makushita 15 East, former Ozeki Asanoyama. Man, they really threw his ass up there. He took that fucking Sandanmeiyu show and they just threw his ass in Upper Makushita. So He's up there. You know, he's a former Ozeki, and there's a lot of blossoming talent down here, but I kind of feel like he might just kind of wipe the floor with everyone, but I'm really curious to see, like, you know, how Shishi, you know, would handle a former Ozeki. Really curious to see how Ishizaki, you know, that other little kind of short dude with lots of muscles. Mm-hmm. Curious to see how he would handle it.
And remind me again, like, why is this former Ozeki all the way down there?
Oh, for violating COVID protocols.
Violating COVID. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. You remember Asano Yama from, like, wait, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many people who violated those COVID protocols and then got bumped down, and it's hard to keep track of them. But then it's like, at the peak of cases in Japan, the JSA was acting like it wasn't even a fucking issue. So it's like, why did you make such a big deal about people breaking COVID protocols if you're still going to have, like, a packed fucking stadium and, like, you know, doing like all these stupid things that get people infected with COVID.
On an individual basis, it seemed like they, you know, like I said, just looking at one thing at a time, it seemed like they would have like a measured, calculated response that made sense. But when you put all of those solutions that they came up with together, it's just like a big asinine blanket of suck.
Yeah, a big asinine blanket of suck. Of shit suck.
Yeah, man, that whole fucking, the way they handled the last basho was just a shit sandwich.
And you know, I pay attention to the crowd a lot during the bashos. I know what kind of people go to see these fucking wrestlers. And a lot of them are old as fuck, which means they are highly susceptible to this virus.
Yeah.
You know, they have worse outcomes than the younger folks do. And then there's plenty of people who are high risk in the population who are younger as well. Like me, you know, people with immune disorders that otherwise lead normal lives, but you get a fucking coronavirus in them and it's fucking curtains.
Yeah.
But I digress. I'll get off my little soapbox now so you can continue.
All right, so that's about as deep as I'm willing to go down in here. I mean, because, you know, once you start to get down, you know, this far into Makushita, you know who you're dealing with, you know. And if you're like a newbie, take a dive into Makushita. You find some like really cool dudes. You know, you'll start following some of these guys. You'll start seeing them climbing up through Juryo, climbing up to fucking Makauchi, and it's like.
And the Gyojis show their ankles.
Oh, they do. But that's how I found my son, Atami Fuji. Was whenever he, you know, won that Makushita Yusho. But yeah, when he got promoted, that's what I mean. When he got promoted, and I was very proud of him, and he made that kind of squishy little face.
His little squishy Atami Fuji face.
Yeah, I love that little squishy face. I just love his little chubby cheeks. Yeah. So yes, Atami Fuji is my son.
All right, well, are we done going through the Banzuke?
We are done with this Banzuke.
Who are you going to pick for your fantasy sumo?
Ooh, who?
Remember, we're not doing sexy fantasy.
Oh no,
anymore.
I know. I know
that
exactly
joke is fucking played out. We're doing high fantasy. We're doing D&D shit this time, okay?
Yes, we are. Oh my god.
You better hope fucking Shodai rolls that fucking 20 on that shit.
I say, where are our dice and our character sheets? Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, let's make character sheets for all the fucking rikishi. Okay, okay.
God.
Forget personas. All right?
God damn it. What are you doing to me?
What character class would Tochinoshin be? You can't say ranger.
No, bard.
Bard? I've never even heard him sing before.
I don't know. I could kind of see him being like a musical kind of guy, but he just seems like he has like just kind of like
a deep, like, bassy voice.
Well, that, and he's got a streetwise swagger like a bard would have.
Okay. So he's gonna have a high charisma. That makes sense because,
or maybe a secret rogue. I bet he's like a dual class bard rogue. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe that makes sense.
God, we're fucking nerds.
I could also see him as a necromancer. Don't ask me why.
You know, I can too. I could definitely see Tochinoshin as a necromancer.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What would Ura be?
Ura would definitely be like a bard, maybe a rogue. He could be.
You don't think he'd be a wizard?
He could be a wizard, or like a. Not necessarily like a traditional wizard, but like a sorcerer.
I could see that.
You know? Or, gosh,
like-
he's so acrobatic, though. I want to say maybe he would be, like, maybe cross-class in... I'm trying to remember, because I used to fucking play these kinds of characters all the time, who could do, like, you know, a lot of the cool physical shit, but also were magic... Oh, he's a druid.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or is a druid.
All right,
yes, he has an army of cats that just follow him around, and they're all those big fluffy cats, you know, like those Persians and stuff. And he just has a collection of fancy brushes that he takes out every night to brush all of his kitties.
Ura and his fancy kitties.
They're show kitties.
All right, what about Terano Fuji?
Oh, Terano Fuji.
Okay, would he be the barbarian?
I think he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would definitely.
He'd have a higher than average intelligence, though, because he's just got, like, kind of a... He's got, you know, a little bit of technique.
He's pretty smart, yeah. Or maybe, like a higher wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put some points into the wisdom there.
All right, Takakeisho.
Takakeisho. Ooh, that's a tricky one, actually.
Because he's like a little melee guy, you know?
Yeah, maybe he would be like a...
Like a brawler.
Yeah. Or like, I don't fucking know, man. It's been so long since I played D&D.
Okay, yeah, we've accidentally stumbled onto something that's going to, like, be fodder for, like, a lot of really, really dumb jokes for our fantasy episode. A high fantasy episode. All right, so we're going to shut the fuck up right now.
High fantasy sumo.
God. We're going to wrap
With,
up
like,
this
dragons and shit.
giant digression of a Banzuke review. Jesus.
Takayasu, Takayasu, Takayasu.
Mason.
Oh.
Takayasu.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right. We're done.
Hit stop.
Episode's over. Well, we haven't done any music reviews lately, so why don't you tell me, what were you listening to in the hospital waiting room?
Oh man, I was jamming out Fugitive. So it comes.
Isn't there a movie by that name? From
there's like
the
an
90s?
was that Kevin Costner? God damn, I don't remember the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like,
Yeah, there was also like a fucking like old show from like the 70s, I want to say, 60s or the 70s called The Fugitive. That was like a whole series.
But
so,
they
like,
don't have anything to do with this band, right?
No, this band.
Tell us about Fugitive.
Okay, so this comes from some of the members of Power Trip, and
I know who that is.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then there is also the homie
Andy
Messer. You know.
Oh,
Billy
from Denton.
Yeah, from Denton. Yeah.
From Denton, Texas.
From Denton,
I
Texas.
know that guy kind of a
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
was in Razor Bumps, and he was in A&S, and he was in a whole shitload of bands.
He was in our roommate.
Oh God, yeah, he was. Jesus. Well,
We should probably cut that out.
yeah, we probably should. Anyway, so Andy has been in all of these prolific Denton bands as, you know, punk rocker guy, traveled all over the fucking place. Really cool dude. Really like the guy. This band kicks fucking ass, and it's like sometimes like Andy had played kind of like more on like kind of the, I wouldn't say pop punk, but you know, maybe poppier side, you know, fucking he's been in like a couple like skate kind of hardcore bands. No, Fugitive is straight up fucking crossover like thrash metal.
Yeah.
Like it's crunchy as fuck. It's fucking, you know, just makes you want to kind of like mosh around. And it's a really good tempo for doing Suriashi too.
Really?
Yeah, it's really fucking awesome.
Were you doing Suriashi in the hospital waiting room?
I refuse to comment on it.
In the OR waiting room?
So anyway.
And the surgeon came out to tell you how it went, and you were just like squatting there in the middle of the fucking waiting room like,
It wasn't necessarily like that exactly.
Okay. Well, that's how it is in my head, so that's how it is for real now. Go ahead.
Anyway, so Fugitive has a Bandcamp. It is fugitivetx.bandcamp.com. There's 5 tracks. It's $5 if you want to, you know, toss them some funds, but you will not be sorry. Every single song on this kicks ass. Nothing on this sucks. It's just all fucking just It gives you
Like
energy.
high energy.
Very high fucking energy. You could just, it's great stomping around music.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well,
That's the show.
That's the episode. We did it. We did a bonus Banzuke episode.
And it got way longer than we
back.
thought it was going to be.
Eyes to asshole. And we're done. So, you know where to find us on the internet. It's Sumo Punks. Punks is spelled with an X. We're all over the Facebook and the Instagram. And if you try to look for us on Twitter, it's Punks Sumo because I fucked up the Twitter. Oh, we have a Redbubble shop.
Oh yeah, we got
And
new
we
designs
have,
on Redbubble.
a bunch of new designs on our Redbubble shop.
Yeah,
so
we
check
were
that out. Get
we
a
were wanting
t-shirt,
to
get
do
sticker.
we did a Gagamaru design, but Gagamaru has been postponed.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
It's kind of sad.
Oh, that brings me to the other thing. Consulate's Cup coming
Consulate's
up
Cup still coming up.
September 3rd.
September 3rd. That's this Saturday. Right now is a Monday. It's a Monday night right now.
Well, this episode's coming out on a Tuesday.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's this coming Friday, and I am fucking pumped. I fucking we had a really great Daigeko with fucking Shogeki, Mighty Eagle, and the Dark Sumo.
Was over. And then we just kept going. But yeah, the Daigeko was really good. We had almost the entire, or was it the entire Texas Ichimon there?
Yeah. Well, fucking Ronin Rikishis weren't there.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was still super badass. So
It was
yeah,
really
check
fucking
out the
cool.
Consulate's Cup. Matt is going to be judging, at least for the different competitions.
Like,
that
are the different
not
weight divisions that I'm
heavyweight.
not in,
Yeah. And then I will be doing some commentary along with, I know it's going to be Leslie from Sumo Kaboom, possibly some other people. Oh, Jake from Grand Sumo Breakdown.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be
Probably
there.
Caleb.
Your mom's going to be there.
Yeah.
You should definitely check it out.
There's going to be a whole shit ton of people from all over the fucking country there.
That's true.
I heard like Grand Sumo Breakdown talking about Christina and JJ coming up. I think that Kellyanne Ball's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So we finally get to meet her and Brenda in person and give them hugs and party down. And then, of course, we get to hang out with Ben some more.
Yeah.
Ben is rad. So yeah, it's gonna be like a whole fucking like gathering of just wacky sumo folks, and it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. So if you feel like coming to Austin, come down to Austin.
Yeah.
Saturday, September 3rd. We're gonna be there. We're actually gonna wake up early for this. Can you believe that?
Don't remind me.
Fucking day
On that
people.
note-
The diurnals ruin everything.
That's the actual end of the episode.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye.